guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I have been gone for so long, but I'm really happy to be back. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm back and I'm better. So this is the look that I did for you all today. I used a bunch of Anastasia products. I got her new foundation, I got her new setting powder, I used some oldie but goodies on the eyes, oldie but goodies on the highlight. So yes, this is a very natural beat, but I wanted to pay homage to Anastasia Beverly Hills, who has been doing her thing, might I add. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a chance to get my hands on the Jackie Aina palette, so I cannot review that today for you. However, I had so much fun doing this look, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Ebony. So I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer just so you guys can see a very precise look about how I do my brows. I usually like to use my mirror, and it just expands everything, and it just causes for a more precise and a better brow when you can really see your brows up close and personal. So now what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to go right here in the front, and I'm just going to start to outline under my brow, and then I'm going to go over top and I'm going to outline above my brow, but I'm going to start about a half of an inch back. And guys, if your eyebrows don't look fabulous just yet, it's perfectly fine. We're going to go in and we are actually going to conceal our brows. I like to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Chestnut to conceal my brows. I'm going to take my Morphe M421 brush, and I use this brush for pretty much everything. I have about 3 of them, and I love this brush because of the, let's see if I can zoom you guys in. I love this brush because it is so flat, and it's great for cutting your crease. It's great for you know, sculpting your brows. This is a really great brush. And when sculpting your eyebrows, it's really not a rush. I usually really like to take my time during this process. You're not in a rush with this process because this process is very, very, very important. This can either make or break your brow. Same thing, just above the top. So that is one brow on camera. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my other brow, and I will be right back. Okay, so here we are with our brows. Before I start with my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyelid primer. This is my very first time using this primer, so I'm super excited to see what all the hype is about. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to spread that on my eyelid. And I've heard nothing but great things about this primer. Okay, so this is me with all of my ABH eye primer all over my lid. First palette I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. With the Modern Renaissance palette is like the OG palette. It is the palette that got me hip to Anastasia Beverly Hills. It was my very first ABH palette. So since we're paying homage to Anastasia today, I'm going to be using that palette. I'm gonna go ahead and with the shade Love Letter, and as you can see, this is one of my favorite shades, right above my crease. And y'all, I'm sure this palette is expired of mine because, ooh, 6 months. Well, yeah. But I'm just going to go ahead and pack this in, and as you can see, I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. Love Letter is such a dope shade, and that is why it is the only shade in this palette that I have hit pan on. And it's just basically because this shade is so pigmented and it's so good, and it just, I don't know, every time I open this palette, I literally go for Love Letter first. Now I'm going to take this e.l.f. detail brush, and I'm going to go in with Real Gar, and I'm just going to go right above Love Letter, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some Real Gar right there. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is called Cypress Umber. And this shade is also a really nice chocolatey shade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right deep into my crease. And I'm just going to add that right into my crease. I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C1. And I'm going to cut my crease. And next, I'm going to take this Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow from Ciate London, and I'm going to pop that right in the middle. Such a nice, beautiful reflection on the lid. And go off camera, and I'm going to do the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so here we are with the eye look. I'm now going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. I usually don't do it on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do one eye on camera for you guys just to show you how I do it. I get a lot of questions. Rude. I get a lot of questions on Instagram about how I do my winged eyeliner, so I'm going to show you guys today. So I'm going to bring you guys a little closer, and let's get into this wing liner. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. liner. So I'm just going to start over here at the side. I'm going to draw a nice line. It doesn't have to be the straightest line. I'm going to draw one line, and then from that tip I'm going to draw another line. And then all I'm going to do is go on the inner corner of my eye and kind of bring it back out to meet this line right here in the middle. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the wing. So this is how we're looking. Now if you're not satisfied with this, you can always go in with a little bit of concealer, which I'm going to do just to sharpen up your wing. And I'm going to show you guys how I sharpen up my wing. This is how I get my really sharp, precise wing liner. This would be okay to go ahead with the next step, but I really like to cut my eyeliner and make it really, 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 really sharp. And I'm just going to slowly go, and I'm just going to cut. I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Okay guys, so here we are with my eyeliner all done. Usually I would go ahead and go to my eyelashes, but I'm kind of going to skip that step right now just because I'm so excited to do this next step. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and I am in the shade 510. For primer today, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I went ahead and put some primer on my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. Now this was the darkest shade that they had at the Ulta that I went to, so I'm really hoping and praying that this foundation is my shade. I looked at it, and in store it looked like it was the perfect match, so let's cross our fingers and hope that this is actually a good match for me. I squirted some on the back of my hand, and it looks pretty promising. I'm going to take a nice brush, and I'm going to start to apply that to my face. Okay. Guys, this is actually not a bad color. It said that it was a medium coverage, medium buildable, but what it's looking like to me is full coverage. Like, it is literally covering up my problem area, which is right here. And most foundations that are medium coverage, they tend to have me showing a little bit, but I don't see any type of, my problem area is like right here in this dark area. And as you can see, when I put this foundation on, I really don't see it. So they said it was like a medium coverage, but I'm thinking it's more of a full coverage. This literally looks like my perfect match. It's very luminous, which I'm used to wearing matte foundations. I have pretty normal skin. It's not really dry. it's not oily or anything. I have pretty normal skin, so I can pretty much wear any type of foundation. But usually I kind of stick towards the matte foundations, but I'm not mad at this foundation at all. So I'm not mad at this foundation at all. It is extremely luminous. I'm not used to a really luminous foundation, but I'm sure once I put my concealer on and set my concealer, it is going to kind of bring down the shine a little bit. But this is extremely luminous, like hello. And just to color correct, I'm going to use my Chestnut concealer and the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Elf Camo Concealer, and this is just a tad bit too light, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the corners to kind of brighten me up just a little bit. Next, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, and this is in the shade Golden Orange. So this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty color, guys. Kind of dab it in here a little bit, and I'm just going to tap that under my eyes. And as you can tell, you can see how shiny and luminous this side is. And this side is now a little bit more matte. Before I did feel a little bit shiny, but now all I see is just a luminous foundation. And it's really pretty. It's giving me like this natural glow. And I'm just going to set my whole face. So I'm going to use this OG. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is in Sun Dipped. And this is literally one of my favorites highlighting palettes, just because the shade right here, Bronzed, is so beautiful on dark skin. So beautiful. So I'm just going to use that to just give me a nice glow. And for setting spray, I'm going to take the Morphe setting mist, and I'm just going to spray my face. Guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Also make sure to leave me a comment down in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can be the first to be notified when I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye.